When it comes to eating out with diabetes, the most important thing you can do is to ask questions. This will allow you to know what you need to stay away from. You can easily learn about the different types of carbohydrates, calories and saturated fats in foods if you just ask your server or look at the menu online. Many times the food you think is bad for you isn't as bad as you'd think. Many restaurants now offer low-carb options, so you can still enjoy your favorite foods. The key is to think ahead and ask questions so you can stick to your meal plan and stay healthy. If you are going out for dinner, it can be hard to stick with your diabetes meal plan. Before you go, look up the menu online, and choose a dish that fits with your diabetes meal plan. You also can call ahead of time to ask questions and make requests. Some chefs will prepare a special meal, so don't be afraid to ask. When you are eating out, you should try to sit in a quiet area of the restaurant. It's easy to give in to temptation when you feel rushed. However, if you plan ahead, you can have a successful meal. It's easy to give in to temptation when you're dining with friends, especially if your decisions feel rushed. Before you go, look up the restaurant's menu online, and choose a dish that fits with your diabetes meal plan. You also can call ahead of time to ask questions and make requests. Some chefs will prepare a special meal, while others may be able to modify a dish to fit your needs. If you have additional questions, some restaurants have dietitians on staff to help. People who have diabetes have to be careful when it comes to their blood sugar. Eating at the same time every day will help make sure that you keep your blood sugar levels steady and allow you to maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's important to remember that your blood sugar may change from day to day, especially if you're stressed or sick. In order to keep a healthy lifestyle, you need to make sure that you eat at the same time every day and try to maintain a normal routine. Eating right is the best way to make sure that your blood sugar is steady. Eating at the same time every day will allow you to maintain a routine and make sure your blood sugar is balanced. Every restaurant is conscious of the fact that people like their healthy choices of food. You'll invariably find healthy options in the menu. Just look for them. For example, the words broiled, steamed, grilled, and steamed, braised cooking methods don't need too much oil or other ingredients that tend to add a lot of calories or fat. Simply avoid listings that mention breads, fried, creamy, crispy, or crusted. You can always ask the waiter for more details about a dish you're not sure of. Chefs can even make healthy changes to the recipe to suit your palate. Your body needs carbs for energy and to function, but most people don't realize that if you eat tons of carbs at once it can raise your blood sugar levels in a bad way. In order to keep your levels even, there are some experts who recommend 45 to 60 grams per meal, which is much lower than what many restaurant meals come with in them. For example, one baked potato or medium-sized serving of fries has 60 grams of carbs. So, sometimes you should also pay attention to what kind of food you're putting into your mouth too, because sometimes there's more than meets the eye when it comes to the specific amount of carbohydrates in foods and especially restaurant food. You shouldn't ignore how much carbohydrate is actually on the plate in front of you before digging in. Most restaurant dishes come doused in sauces or dressings, but this is often a detriment to your overall health since you're getting more of certain ingredients than you want. To avoid this pitfall and stay healthy, ask for your dish to be served with the sauce, dressing on the side and only dip when necessary, after each bite. Another idea is to drizzle a little bit of it on your salad or entree in small amounts until you like what you taste. The best way to flavor a dish, in the long run, is by serving it with a simple lemon squeeze combined with extra virgin olive oil. This will help save you some money as well, since most restaurants overcharge for sauces and risk not having them available all too often. There are many times when a single dish is enough for 2 meals. If you're aware of this, ask the waiter if there's a half-serving option. Otherwise, ask the waiter to pack half the food from your dish into a take-home container. There's always the option to share your food with someone at your table. If you face limited options, have a broth-based soup or salad and complement it with a healthy appetizer. If you're not a beverage person, then some sparkling water will be perfect for you. It doesn't have as many carbs as tea or coffee and it could help wake you up in the morning. If you do like sweet drinks and love either iced tea or iced coffee, try to replace them with unsweetened varieties to avoid unnecessary carbs. Drinking unsweetened iced or hot tea from a fine china cup can be very relaxing. It's nice to have some of your favorite fruits such as raspberries, sliced strawberries, and especially fresh grapefruit. No problem here. It's all natural so you won't even think twice about it. Sweetened drinks like soda and energy drinks can add a lot of calories to your diet. If you're not a huge fan of unsweetened coffee, fill up on sparkling water or plain iced tea instead. If you would like an alcoholic beverage such as wine, beer, or a cocktail, it's always best to check in with your doctor first before getting these sugary mixes in the mix. Instead of ordering an even sweeter soda or tonic water, have club soda or other sugar-free mixers so that you don't fall under the spell of sweetened drinks for the evening. A light beer may be just what the doctor ordered. As far as cocktails go, a delicious strawberry margarita with extra strawberries and chopped grapes may work. It's important to remember that drinks are not exactly the best way to fill your stomach when you're hungry because they simply don't have enough calories in them to equate to any real food. Pack up a plate full of lean, green low-carb veggies. Go for protein on the side such as grilled chicken or chickpeas. Add some cheese and croutons to bulk it up further if you want. Although salads are delicious, only add a small amount of creamy sauces or heavy dressings that can be full of hidden calories. Leave the bacon bits behind too. Crispy pasta or old-fashioned potato salad are very high in calories, so only have a small serving if you wish. We all know that tacos and burritos are a handful as they are. So why not add veggies to your burrito or taco? You can have it either way, but some of the things you could have on hand or have added would include things like cilantro, limes and tomatoes for example. If you're having tacos or a burrito, salsa or pico de gallo will do wonders in place of cheese and sour cream. Don't be bashful about asking the staff to make your meal according to your specifications. Another thing we should point out is that when you go to any restaurant, make sure you speak up so that you get served exactly how you want it. Yes, restaurants should be happy their customers are enjoying their meals, but only if you aren't satisfied with it as well. Otherwise, speaking up is important. We can see why buffets are popular. A veritable feast in one venue at an affordable price. With all-you-can-eat buffets having so many incredible dishes to choose from, it's easy to overdo it. The easiest way to avoid overeating is to simply order off of the menu. If you find yourself at one of these places by accident, just remember that you shouldn't eat too much of anything. A good rule of thumb: fill half your plate with healthy fibrous carbohydrates. Think broccoli and brown rice. 1/4 for lean protein. Tuna and eggs are my favorites. And 1/4 for whole grains, for a mix of B vitamins and protein. Plus, eating this way will satisfy your appetite more than gorging on, say, 3 scoops each of mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. Choosing foods that are low in fat and carbohydrate content is vital for diabetics. Always inform yourself fully about the nutritional content of any food product before you make a purchase, especially at fast food establishments where a hidden danger might be lurking within even the smallest options on their menu. One example of a safe meal might be something like grilled chicken dipped in mustard with a side of salad or apple slices instead of fries, highly nutritious and low to no fat. As an added benefit, Ordering from these stores also allows one to save huge amounts of money over high-end restaurants which often charge significantly more for meals containing very similar ingredients. Try to keep it simple like a bun or English muffin. Biscuits, croissants and hoagies are usually higher in fat and calories than a bun or an English muffin. Whatever you choose, it's a good idea to take off the top for an open-face version. For the filling, opt for a lean protein such as grilled chicken, deli turkey or low-fat roast beef. Cheese packs in 100 calories per ounce, so skip it, or go with one slice if you must. We can't resist cheese much longer than that. Then top up your bread roll with mustard, oil and vinegar along with fresh vegetables. Lettuce, cucumber and tomato, they're delicious. Choosing the right order for your dessert and drink may not always help you with controlling your sugar intake. You may get a sugar shock without your knowledge, as sweeteners are often added to dishes. For example, a quarter cup of barbecue sauce holds 7 teaspoons of sugar. The best way you can control your sugar intake is to simply stay away from dishes listed in the menu as glazed, teriyaki, barbecue, honey, or sticky. An occasional sweet treat that blends with your normal diabetes meal plan is okay. However, you'll need to curb on your carb content when you're planning to have a sweet dish at a restaurant. You can do this by avoiding bread and potatoes. To be on the safer side, share your dessert with your friends at the table. That way you can have a few bites of your dessert to satisfy your urge.